I really hate it when, like, porn has music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to bust a nut, not bust a move, you know what I'm saying, boys?
Oh, I have a captain. Hello? Hey, Mo?
Baba Booey.
Mo?
Welcome to the rice. Fuck. We'll worry about that later. So, 2 weeks ago now, there was this bitch named Katerinhoe, and it turns out she was dating Call Me Carson. Well, we found out a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever the fuck, how long it was ago, she was cheating on him with his best friend Fitz. Now, obviously, a lot of people were pissed off about this, but the goddamn situation has evolved so much from now that I'm not even sure what to believe anymore. Some people are saying it's 6 guys. Some people are saying it's 8 guys. By morning, it's gonna be like fucking 7-11. It's gonna be a wide variety of men. At this point, seeing her boyfriends get revealed are more fucking, like, intense and exciting than Smash Brothers reveals. So, start it off. I'm gonna play her update video. Her response video is what she calls it. And we're gonna spot out all the bullshit that she basically says has been making her act this way, which is completely fucking bullshit. You need to experience all this trouble to make you fucking whore yourself out there. So let's just let's take a look at this video.
Hey guys, I'm sorry this took so long to come out. I was processing things and thinking things through, and this is my first time going through something like this, and I wanted to go about it as best as I possibly could.
She starts off by saying she was processing things, thinking things through. You didn't have to think twice about cheating on Carson, did you? You didn't have to think twice about sleeping with 5 other guys, did you? 5 guys, burgers, and fries, am I right, boys? Hey. She says she wants to go about it as fast as she possibly could, even though the video took like 3 fucking weeks to come out. And also, you wanted this to come out as fast as it possibly could, but obviously not as fast as you were fucking like hunting for boys out in the ranks like the slut that you are. Am I right?
And I want to be honest. My relationship with Carson was very complicated. I had a boyfriend at the time, and neither Carson nor my boyfriend at the time knew about each other.
So this is the part of the video where she basically confirmed that she's been dating another man. But she doesn't say Fitz, because she gets to Fitz later on in the video. So basically, what she's saying is that there was another guy while she was dating Carson, which means she basically just confirmed there were 3 men. 3 men. She was smashing 3 guys at the same time. That's fucked. She also claims that the guy she was dating at the same time as she was dating Carson had no idea who Carson was, which is some high-level bullshit. You mean to tell me that he didn't know that you literally went to Disneyland with Carson? Did he not know that you streamed? Did he not know that Carson streamed? What is this bullshit? How did they not know about each other? Is he just some stupid fucking incel who has no idea how to use the internet and look you up? Because that seems like a little bit of bullshit to me. Now, people on Twitter have basically figured out that the 3rd boyfriend was her manager. Which is ironic, because if you go over there and check his Twitter right now, apparently he's no longer a manager for her.
And while I was clear with Carson that Carson and I were not in a relationship, I still let him on, and ended up hurting Carson and my boyfriend at the time very badly in the process.
Why the fuck would you do that in the first place? Did you feel entitled to it? Did you feel that if you let him on, eventually he would stop if you told him no? That's bullshit. Why the fuck do you even lead him on if you're never gonna fucking date him? What the fuck is the point of that? And then now you've hurt yourself even more than you've hurt them, because your career is basically fucking over if you ever even had a career in the first place.
I am now seeing a therapist, and although I didn't realize it at the time, I was dealing a lot with depersonalization. Exactly
what do you mean by seeing the therapist? Do you mean that, seeing the therapist or fucking the therapist? Because either one would make complete sense at this point. She claims she's going through depersonalization, which makes no fucking sense. Because if she was going through depersonalization, she would have been acting this way like a long time ago. Also, it sure's a fucking coincidence that as soon as her career starts to die, now she starts to come out and say that she was going through all these mental health problems. It's bullshit. Nobody believes you. All of a sudden, I'm going through depersonalization when
my career is dying, guys. Please, I didn't have the right mindset. I didn't feel like myself. That means I'm not a slut. You guys need to understand that.
And I felt like I was two different people living two different lives. I felt like a passenger in my own body. I ignored very conflicting feelings and thoughts, and I was very lost and confused. And I didn't know what I wanted or what was important to me.
Oh, we all know what was important to you. We all know what you wanted. You wanted Five Guys, and you weren't talking about no damn burger, okay? You weren't talking about no damn burger.
This was when I got involved with Fitz, and I handled it very similarly to how I handled previous things. I depersonalized a lot and was very lost and confused and didn't know what I wanted and made a lot of bad decisions because of that. And I hurt both him and Carson and their friendship as well. And Carson and I streamed together, and his community very much saw us as a couple, which we encouraged, and it felt really good to have such a positive impact on so many people. And I'm sorry to all those people that I let down and disappointed. There are so many things I could have done better.
You wish you could have done things better. I understand. I know what things you could have done better. Yeah, you could have done your manager better. You could have done Carson better. You could have done the other three guys better. You know, so.
And I was lost and confused, and I ended up hurting people that I cared about. And in the future, I want to be better, and I want to focus on myself, which is why I'm taking further time off streaming.
So she's gonna take time off streaming to better herself and make herself a better person. Let's see, what does that translate to? I'm taking time off until this all blows over so I can save my own ass and my own career.
And I'm working through my depersonalization. I'm still seeing my therapist. And I want to live my life more openly and honestly. And more than anything, I want to be honest with myself, which is something that I've struggled with a lot. And I'm sorry to everyone. I'm sorry to my community and anyone that I've disappointed or let down. I'm sorry to Carson's community. I'm sorry to Fitz's community and anyone else's community who is affected by this.
You're sorry to community? You're sorry to your community. Bitch, what community? You never had a community, you don't have a community, and you never will have a community. Your entire fan base specifically came from Carson. That's the only reason you are semi-popular on Twitch and YouTube. Do you understand that? And also, you're saying sorry to community as if it only matters to you and your fans. Your fans, apparently. But that's the thing, though. That's the thing, is that you forgot to apologize to Carson. You haven't apologized to Carson. You've only said sorry to his community. You've only said sorry to communities. You haven't said sorry to specific people. You've only cared about yourself, like you have done in the past. And you obviously don't give a fuck about Carson. You obviously don't give a fuck about Fitz. You don't give a fuck about I Will Dominate. You don't give a fuck about any of the other people that you have dated in the past before. So just shut the fuck up. You're full of shit.
Anyone who had to deal with this drama in their chat. I'm sorry to Tempo. I'm sorry to Fitz for hurting his image and his friendship with Carson. I'm sorry to my ex-boyfriend for handling our relationship so poorly. He's very much a victim in this. And Carson, who was also a victim in this and deserved a lot better.
See, there's the apology to Carson. But that's the thing, though. She never really said, I'm sorry, Carson. She only said, I'm sorry to Fitz. I'm sorry to my manager, or whatever. It was probably her manager. But she says, I'm sorry to Fitz. She says, I'm sorry to my ex-boyfriend, who I wish I could have handled this problem more professionally with. But then she just says, and Carson. She never says, I'm sorry, Carson. She just fucking goes about and thinks, I said sorry enough. They should get the point, am I right? Because she doesn't fucking care about Carson. Because she said she never saw them as a couple. But that's the thing. Everybody saw you two as a couple. Everybody thought you were a couple. Everybody felt that you were a couple. So then why the fuck don't you just accept that you two were a couple? Basically, you were leading him on. But that's bullshit. Everybody thought you were a couple. Just fucking accept it. You two were a couple. And you cheated on him. Maybe that's why she feels she doesn't fucking owe an apology to him. Because apparently they were never dating. Which is some actual bullshit.
I don't expect anyone to forgive me, but I hope that this, at least, can provide some understanding.
And then that's the end of the video. So obviously you can see she played her shitty victim card and claimed that she was the victim in all of this and that she did nothing wrong. Well, she didn't say she did nothing wrong. She said she did something wrong, but she played the victim card and claimed she was going through depersonalization. So she was going through the wrong mindset. She was a whore. Yeah, fucking sure. But that's the thing, though, is that it's funny because it's been 3 days since this video came out, right? In just 3 days, we have found 4 more guys that she's been dating, apparently, which will basically lead up to 7. But apparently it's 8 now. But I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure if there actually is 8. But I'm pretty sure that it's confirmed now that there is 6. This bitch is Thanos collecting the fucking Infinity Stones, okay? She be collecting them fucking niggers like she's about to snap her fingers and Thanos her fucking career. As a matter of fact, she's headed to 50,000 subscribers right now. She used to have 100,000, now it's going all the way down to half and 50,000. This complication is really, really fucked. There have been comments deleted by her. She deletes comments faster than she goes through boyfriends. But, it's kind of fucked. But, in the situation, in all of this, all I have to say is, bitch, if you wanted that many inches of meat, you should have just ordered the fucking foot long, okay? You don't get to apologize. You don't get to play your victim card. You didn't get to say you were going through all of this depression, this depersonalization. You don't get to say you were bipolar or schizophrenic. Because at the end of the day, what the fuck was Carson going through all of this? Carson was already battling depression, and he decided to, go cheat on him with 7 different fucking guys, apparently. So, what the fuck? Fitz also made an apology on Twitter, which it seems a bit more genuine, because Fitz actually mentions 8-Ball, which is basically Carson's favorite game on his iPhone. If you go on Carson's Twitter right now, his banner is iOS 8-Ball, and he's just been tweeting about 8-Ball the whole time, and it's fucking stupid, but it's also great. But there's only one. Fitz seems a lot more genuine in all of this, but a lot of people aren't going after Fitz as much as they're going after Kate, because obviously Kate did a lot more wrong. She cheated with 7 different guys, but Fitz basically did nothing wrong, is basically what they're saying. But in the end of the day, he still did something wrong, but he acknowledged that, and at least he didn't try to claim that he was going through depression and battling all this stuff, and he just said, I'm sorry, I'm a bad person for what I did. Hopefully I can play 8-Ball with you again one day, which is why it seems more genuine. He didn't make up excuses, and he didn't try any wacky shit. Yes, wacky shit. So, that's basically it. I'm going to show a compilation video, which will basically sum up the whole situation. And, yeah, enjoy. It's great, I promise.
I don't see myself failing. And I think that's a very important mindset to have. To not prepare for failure, I haven't prepared for the worst, because it's not going to happen.
motherfucker. It's Filthy Frank, bitch.
Let's get some pussy tonight.
You guys ever masturbating with like your blanket, and then like all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? That's not my blanket. That's my Microsoft printer. Like, don't you just hate it when that happens? Yeah, me too.